Alright, on the hook in Long Beach. I had to call the harbor police to get the clearance to even anchor here. Oof, look at that. It's a lot of pull. I'm gonna probably put out another like 20 feet of anchor road. Yeah, man, I can stay here for 2 nights. I already burned one just showing up. I don't really know what to do from here. I can go to Santa Barbara Island easily in a day, and then probably get up to Santa Cruz Island, Smuggler's Cove in another, and then Santa Barbara in another. So that's kind of a 1, 2, 3 day thing. And those are very like manageable chunks for, you know, single handing stuff. But I just need crew, man. I can't do this alone. So I don't know if I should maybe grab a slip here and try and find some crew, or what I should do. I got friends here in LA. I'm gonna call them up, Alvaro and Hannah. And hopefully I can just hang out for a bit and relax. Get off the boat for a hot second. Is my nose red? Probably. But it's cold, dude. What the hell? This is supposed to be warm. LA, what the hell? Come on, heat up a little bit. So I'm at anchor here, and what better time than to deal with some projects. I found this foot, and it goes right here, just like this one. This is just like, I'm glad I didn't throw it away. I didn't even think about it at the time. Anyways, punched 3 holes in it. Look pretty symmetrical and good. Can use this hardware, and then glue her up and make her work. So let's get her done. It's a very fancy way of lifting up a bunch of stuff. Good amount of glue. What? It's a terrible placement. Sorry, guys. Other projects include prepping locations where I want to add a new light, installing the new fire extinguishers I bought, and securing doors that were previously clinking around because they lost the hardware to secure them. Honestly, it's been pretty lonely. But the following day, I rode into shore to take care of some business. But being at a public dock, I want to leave a note and make sure people don't steal my dinghy. Okay. Fair winds, dinghy. Today's been a huge win. Yesterday, I was actually verging on depressed. Supposed to meet up with a friend, didn't happen. It's just kind of like a bummer day. But what it afforded me is I fixed a couple things around the boat that just needed to be fixed, and I was just putting off in general. And it also helped me focus on the next steps. And part of that next step is having Jamey, my girlfriend's dad, come out, who's a salty dude and keen. So you can't ask for more than that. I just hope my dinghy is still sitting at the dock. Been on the hook a couple of days. Same spot, nothing new. But we have a slip. I was able to, whoa, I look like I just woke up, because I did. What was I saying? I'm gonna turn this around so I don't need to look at myself. Yeah, transferred the boat into my name in California. So transferred the title here in California because that's the only way I could get a slip. The paper trail, bill of sale, sign over of title is not enough for me to get a slip here in California. So I did that, walked to the DMV and waited in line. California, get your shit together. The DMV here is a mess. I mean, I guess there's a lot of people, but still, it seemed very unorganized. But the process was easy. It cost me $30, which is a heck of a lot less than Washington, so I guess they're doing something right. Let's call this my morning workout. honestly, I prefer to be at anchor. But LA or Long Beach or whoever really isn't that friendly to transient boats. But I also get it. There's a housing crisis, and there's a few people that might pick up $200 boats and anchor wherever they want. So there's gotta be rules. So here I am, getting a slip. Now that I'm at a marina, I can start to take care of some of these bigger projects before Jamey, my crew, arrives. These all leak. And they're beautiful, but they leak. So I cleaned them off. I'm gonna wipe them down with some rubbing alcohol, and then I'm gonna silicone the edge and just close them until I can get like a more permanent solution. Because this is, yeah, it's just like I can't have water like dripping into the boat. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, boom. These are beautiful brass portholes, and they're definitely not standard equipment on a 137, but when they don't work and they leak water, they're pretty useless. So here we are. The old razzle dazzle. I don't know why I like saying that, but I just do. It's certainly not the most clean it could be, but I think for siliconing shut some windows, pretty dang good. You know, I look forward to rebedding these. Yeah. All right, let's go. I hope no one saw that. That was embarrassing. I thought I bought clear. This is white. Wow. Too late now. Okay. I don't know how pretty that is, but I think that's a good enough job. I'm gonna probably run another line on the outside, just in this seam here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do like a half close, and then maybe like in 30 minutes I'll close it the rest of the way and then caulk the outside, just so it has a time to set up a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. With the windows siliconed up, it was time to tackle the foresail on the boat, the solar panels. Not only were they massive, it looked like they were put together by someone who was blindfolded, and they just had to come down. The plan was to maybe replace them with one of these panels, but by the time I got one of them off, I realized how actually huge these 350 watt panels were. So I started to think about the next step, and that next step was to fire sale these and buy a smaller panel. And of course the wind is kicking up right at this moment. Okay, they're both down. Honestly, this makes the boat look so much less junkier. Get this goofy like thing off. Just the jankiest of janks. Is janky an okay word to say? I don't even know. And just like that, Sarah was free from the confines of two 350-watt solar panels that were massive. It's a little crooked. God, that's annoying how crooked it is. Okay, got this thing all apart. It looks pretty clean. Let's give it a go. Well, that's a good sign. Hey man, it's great when it works, right? Let's go on a little trip. Before all this, I was alone on the hook, stuck, and seriously questioning everything. But then, one step at a time, it started to shift. The slip opened up, the paperwork went through, and just like that, cruise on the way. It's really funny how fast it can all turn around.